Hi, I'm Dr. Rahul Bharad. I welcome you all to my series What Life Has Taught Me Yesterday. Today when I'm recording this video is 26th of October 2023. I'll be talking what 25th of October has taught me in life. Yesterday was a very special day in my career, I would say, because yesterday was the first day I started my own OPD, Kavish Kids Clinic at Pisadevi Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar. Day before yesterday we had inauguration, and I have already talked about it in yesterday's video. What lessons I got from spending that first day in my OPD along with continuing my previous work at Sanjeevani Children's Hospital, that I'll be discussing in this video. So stay tuned till the end of the video to know more about that and what are the lessons I got from yesterday's first day in my OPD. Most important news I came across yesterday is about Newton's third law. We all know Newton has given third law of motion, as for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Whenever we punch our fist to wall, the wall gives us equal energy and our fist feels that energy. But there are few exceptions to this rule. The most prominent example scientists have discovered is human sperm and one algae. How these innovations can help us in future. About that, one interesting news I have come across. I'll be discussing that in the video. Most trending news I came across yesterday is about NCERT. NCERT has suggested to replace name of our country India as Bharat from all the textbooks. The recommendation has been given by the panel. It is yet to be finalized, but what is that trending news I'll be discussing in this video. So stay tuned and watch this video to know more about all these subjects. Most important lesson I got from yesterday is about my first day at my own OPD, that is Kavish Kids Clinic. It was wonderful to start my OPD. Now I am quite new in that area. Most of the people do not know me, those people who have attended inauguration, and very few people have come to know that there is one pediatrician who has started OPD in the specific timings. So I was expecting a slow start to my OPD, and exactly that has happened, but at least start has happened. I examined few patients yesterday. To see that first patient, even I communicated that with the parents also, that your child is the first child in my OPD, and the child would be always special because she is the one whom I have examined in this OPD for the first time. So parents were also happy to know that their child is the first one to be examined in that OPD. What lesson I got from all the scenario and all the start is that it's a new feeling. It's a good feeling, I would say, to have an OPD, to care for the children in a new area and with completely new territory I would be exploring. So that will give me more adventurous experience, I would say, and newer experiences. What lessons I get from that daily life also I'll be sharing continuously with you all, not only with my routine life at Sanjeevani Children's Hospital as earlier, but also at my OPD, that is Kavish Kids Clinic. So to start it was the most important step. Well begun is half done. That is the saying which we all follow, and that's exactly what has happened. Yesterday we were almost ready for treatment. Even a child who required nebulization, we gave that child nebulization. Everything as far as OPD services were required were available at OPD, and I started examining and I started treating patients. So at least start has happened. Many a times we consider this in a cricket match also. Even if you are a good cricketer, the first run which you make gives you a lot of confidence. Similarly, so off to the mark, we say, whenever a batsman gets first run in his match. So off to mark, off the mark you can say. So OPD has started and OPD is off the mark. Now future, what I am expecting is that that area where I am practicing now as OPD pediatrician is there are a lot of people who stay there. Most of them are from outside because they work in Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar and they stay in that area. My aim would be to care for the children up to 18 years of age with utmost care and give my 100% for OPD services. Whenever a child needs admission, I would be the first person to suggest them the admission, and so that wherever they want they can get admitted. It is important to examine the child with all the dedication and all the efforts, all the experience which I have gained across last 2 decades in the medical field. So well begun is half done, and you can say that my OPD is off the mark. You can say that means at least start has happened. How it progresses and what are good lessons I get from my daily life in that OPD and otherwise also I'll be discussing in future videos. Most important news I came across yesterday is very innovative news, I would say. Scientists have discovered that human sperm and algae named Chlamydomonas, they defy Newton's third law. Newton's third law says for every action there is equal and opposite reaction. But human sperm and these Chlamydomonas, they have something known as flagellum. These flagella utilize almost no energy for moving that organism from one place to another. Now why it is important to study this? It's called different kind of mobility, but why it is important is that human sperm uses almost nil energy to move from one place to another. If we can develop such robots in future or such instruments in future, we would be using the same technology which is being used by this human sperm and algae named Chlamydomonas. That would be so wonderful for those robots to move from one place to another. So that is the significance of this news. And that's very interesting news. I'll be sharing link in the description box. If you really want to know more about all that news, please read that news. We have been told forever in the past that for every action there is reaction. So whenever a sperm moves from one place to another, there would be resistance from the surrounding, but it is not so. Actual thing is there is hardly any resistance and hardly any energy expenditure as far as human sperm is concerned whenever that flagella moves that sperm from one place to another. So that was the fascinating news I came across. Just wanted to share that news with you all. Please go to the description box and read more about that. Most trending news I came across yesterday is about NCERT. Now we all know NCERT is something which discusses and decides what is the curriculum school going children will have in this country. Now NCERT is guided by a panel. That panel has decided to remove the word India and replace it with the word Bharat. There has been lot of discussion in the past month since the time when President of India has written President of Bharat in the invitations which was there for G20 dinner summit invitation. So since then there are a lot of discussions about that. Now this is something new, that panel is replacing the word India with Bharat. They say that the final decision is yet to be done on whether to replace that word India with Bharat, but panel has advised NCERT to do so. Also they are planning to replace the word ancient history and with the word classical history. Now they say that ancient history word is not inclusive and not more informative, whereas classical history is more of suggestive of bigger picture of whatever has happened in the past. So these two changes are suggested by that panel. I'll be sharing link in the description box. If you want to know more about those recommendations which are given by that panel to the NCERT, you can go through it. Which one is correct, we can't judge. We are not in a position to judge. I just wanted to share that news with you all so that you also come to know, because this will be a game changer. Imagine all the students in the class from now onwards, from you can say first standard to 10th standard also and onwards, will be saying Bharat word instead of India, because they will be reading that word Bharat in their textbooks which are designed by NCERT. So that's the significance of that news. I hope you people are also liking all these discussions I'm having on daily basis. If you really like these discussions, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. What you people are learning from your daily life, please comment in the comment box. For today we'll stop here. Bye bye.